Let's get the elephant out of the room. I'm filming this on my tablet because my roommate's asleep and I don't want to go back to the dorm to get my real camera, and my iPhone has no memory on it for a long-term video. So one, this will be unedited, and two, it won't look great. I'm in the library between study sessions. Also, it's cold, which means I can wear my leather jacket and scarf. I love my leather jacket and scarf. Um, but I better take it off because it'll be constantly squeaking for the video. So I wanted to, on the second to last day of VEDS, kind of wrap up everything. Not everything, but I wanted to kind of wrap up VEDS by sharing with you my favorite of each of the VEDS creators. My favorite video they made over VEDS. And so let's start off with Matt. Matt made a ton of great videos. He is actually my favorite YouTuber, so I have a little bit of a bias towards his videos, but there were a lot of great videos, but I didn't have a hard time choosing one because his video on 9/11 called The Story, which is him reading a story that he wrote, was everything I needed to hear on that day. If you guys remember my video, I was a little bit confused by what I should do about 9/11, seeing how I'm in this weird spot between remembering it but not really being old enough to have like a good enough experience to vocalize and talk about. Good enough being good enough memory. And his video is all about the passing of time in relations to stories and how our stories change over time. And it deals with this idea of an ever-evolving story being treated differently. And it made me feel a lot less guilty about my lack of, I guess, poeticness on the day, my lack of valid things to say, and Matt writes good stories. So this one was really good. Loved it. Probably my favorite video of VEDS, honestly, because it hit me in that place. And so definitely, I've got to link all these in the description along with their videos from today, like I usually do. So definitely check that out. Moving on to Jesse, I was a little torn on Jesse's. There were a couple that I could throw up as my favorite, and I'm forgetting the title of it, but his video where he introduced his new British stereotype character is legitimately one of the funniest things I've seen all month, and I have watched it probably at least 6 times. It is hilarious. He has some really good comic timing, which is amazing because he's playing off of himself. So it just always impresses me when people who play the only characters in their work are played by themselves, how they can have good comedic timing. Probably one of the funniest parts of the video is where he just looks over and instead of asking like any other question, he just asks, why is that side of the room in grayscale? I don't know, for whatever reason I find that funny. There's also a really good line in one of his other videos about he tells Entropy he's had a lot of weird roommates, and Entropy says you're using an incorrect form of past tense, which I think is one of the best insults ever. Not that it's even really an insult, but I love that. James's video is a rather early video, actually. It might have been his first. No, it was his second. And it was his episode from screen to stage. And I think that this is a series I doubt that he's going to continue. It didn't sound like he was in the video, but I feel like it's a very well thought out series, and I think he executed it very well. I'd definitely be interested in seeing more episodes. I don't want to go into a lot of detail because I haven't seen the video since it came out, And also, it's just, I want you guys to go and watch these videos. So I'm just going to kind of leave it vaguely at that. But it's a great review and definitely very interesting. Um, I I didn't know Joseph was doing VEDS till like halfway through, so I have not seen all of his videos. I just haven't had time to go back and watch. So I'm a little underqualified to talk about his, but his video today was really good. I was gonna do one of his sketch videos because I looked at his art and it's pretty good. So I was just gonna do one of those as kind of a throwaway. I have only seen half your videos, so this kind of thing, which I feel really bad about. But I actually liked his Q&A today. He had some really good answers to the questions. Um, I was just kind of expecting a normal Q&A video, but like, you know, it was pretty good. I'm not a big fan of Q&A videos as much as I have been in the past, but I like this one. So that's the best of VEDS. As for me, what do I think the best VEDS video I made is? Well, you're gonna have to wait till tomorrow for that. So guys, sorry about the bad quality and the unedited rambleness, but I will see you guys tomorrow. Well, you won't see me tomorrow. Let's just put it that way. But the quality will be slightly better, I hope.